We have just arrived in paradise on earth. Over the next few days, we're going to be exploring some of the most beautiful Swiss towns that you can find. Well, we found the cows. The things you get us to do, Steve.
Call it a mountain roller coaster. They don't even call it that.
And this is why you come to Switzerland. Where have you ever seen sights like this before?
Hey everyone, if you're new here, we're Stephen, Jess and Little Hunter, an Australian family who are currently travelling through Europe. We started our ventures in Italy before catching the most beautiful train in the world to Switzerland, where we spent the weekend checking out Zurich.
So, as you can see, we are no longer in Zurich anymore. We've picked up our rental car and we've hit the road to go on a mission to find as many cute Swiss villages as we can, and it has not been hard at all. We've come down to Interlaken and we've already stopped off at a place. I don't even know where we are. I don't even know the name. The street is just so beautiful. Little cats sleeping in the flower boxes, and Little Hunter is loving it.
I think this is what mornings in Switzerland are going to be like for the next week on this road trip, walking through very, very quiet towns with backdrops of mountains and waterfalls. We're like the only people here.
What a way to kick off our Swiss village adventure. Stephen is about to go make me do something very scary, but I don't want Hunter to be scared, so we're not saying that word today. And of course, to get to the scary thing, we have to go across a scary bridge.
Oh, how are you feeling, Jess?
I have to be brave in front of Hunter.
We're 70 metres up, and it's 70 metres long, and there is a waterfall just down there. You're doing so good. Go, Hunter, go.
Hunter's first suspension bridge. She's got a brave face on.
I'd like to say she gets that from her dad's side. Whoa, Daddy's gonna get you. You did it!
What are you making me do? I'm trying to be brave for Hunter. This is Hunter's first roller coaster in Switzerland, going up a mountain. Like, look how steep this is, Steve. That has to be like, what, a vertical climb?
Do you want to go on the roller coaster? You've been so brave today.
Oh my goodness, Hunter, your first roller coaster. Eating a strawberry.
Proud of you, Jess.
Jess has been brave.
Hunter, you excited for your first roller coaster?
Two into a strawberry. Here we go. Oh my goodness, here we go. The things you get us to do, Steve.
So we've jumped on something called the Gilmabahn, and this funicular, they call it a mountain roller coaster. You're going to be going so high, and at one point, I think our feet are going to look like they're dangling.
You see my feet? Oh my gosh, here we go. So you feel like I'm going to slip out. Oh, Hunter, is this fun?
Oh my goodness, I feel like we need to hold on.
She says no reaction at all. We still got more to go.
Look at this view. Definitely putting the fun in funicular. That's one of the most adrenaline things that we've done.
Look at this, Steve. So beautiful. Now you can like kind of enjoy the view. More strawberry. Wowie, Hunter, we did it.
Do you have a snack on the ride?
Are we so high? The ride was amazing. Not as scary as I thought. You know, I'm glad you convinced me to come up here. This is stunning. We're surrounded by snow-capped mountains, and there's just this gigantic blue lake on top.
So we've come up about 1,860 meters, and there are some beautiful hiking trails. As you can see, you've got this crystal blue waters with snow-capped mountains. It's just pack a lunch, go for a hike, and catch the roller coaster back down.
1, 2, 3, go! Woohoo!
Daddy, 1, 2, 3, go!
Woohoo! Oh, that's going to be be a good one. 1, 2.
Went for a little bit of a walk while Jess and Hunter were skipping stone. This is a hydroelectric dam. This is one of the most beautiful dams I've ever seen. Wow, the view from up here is incredible. You know, there's going to be a big decline when you're already like sitting
back. Hunter, are you ready to do it again? Let's do this. Go! Here we go. It's actually so fun. Hands in the air. Woo!
This is why I love roller coasters.
This is why I love Switzerland.
If you're way more fit than us and hiked up, I feel like going down for the first time.
That would be a good way to do it.
Because I see the reveal's about to happen and it looks like a straight drop down.
Goodness. That drop feels scarier on the way back down. If only all roller coasters were this slow. So we've driven out to the most beautiful Swiss village. It is called Lauterbrunnen to spend the afternoon. And I can see why a lot of people come out here. We are currently surrounded by gigantic cliffs just coming out of the ground, and all of them have amazing waterfalls. I think there's 72 in total, and one of them is actually the tallest waterfall here in Europe. Whoa! Whoa! Daddy fell off. Say hi!
Daddy, baby,
Just going for a stroll through the town. Can this not be the most picture-perfect Swiss house? Got the red shutters, but also they got a veggie patch, just to show that Grandma lives there and bakes a good apple strudel.
And this is why you come to Switzerland. Where have you ever seen sights like this before? Just going for an afternoon stroll.
We've made it to the falls. Wow, this one's the tallest one in Europe. This camera is not giving it any sort of justice.
It is so beautiful.
Alrighty, feels a bit much to push Hunter up because she's a little sleepy. I came out here, gonna go for a quick walk to see the falls up close. Made it to the top. You can't actually go behind the waterfall, but you get pretty close. That helicopter, that's where you guys are getting the best views of the town and the waterfall.
So we are now headed out to a small town called Grindelwald, and that is where we're going to be spending the night. And we may have splurged on this accommodation because I saw you can get rooms with your very own hot tub. I couldn't resist. Yeah, we're having a hot tub day, Bubba. We deserve it after Daddy made us all go on roller coasters. Oh, this is nice, dude. Wow, this is nice. Where's the hot tub? Right.
Just calling to find out where the hot tub is.
Oh, Hunter, you have your own little bed. That is so cute. I see the hot tub. Hunter, oh my gosh, it looks even nicer than I thought. Hunter, come look outside. There's a hot tub. Come look. Should we go put our Nemos on? Okay, let's do it.
You want to go in the hot tub?
Press the special button. Oh, now the hot tub's ready. Should we go in? Okay. Uh-oh. Let's go through the hot tub. I don't know what is nice right now, the hot tub or this view behind me. We just have rolling hills, little tiny cottages scattered through the mountains. It is so beautiful. Hello, Hunter. Hello, dog.
Huh? So, I'll give you guys a quick room tour. We're staying at the Glacier Boutique Hotel here in Grindelwald, and yeah, this place is stunning. You can see why you would want to stay here with that insane view of the hot tub and the mountains right there. Excited for the sun to go down. Imagine staying here in winter. This place has aircon, I kid you not. Through Italy, here into Switzerland, no place has had aircon, which I suppose being Australian just seems normal to have aircon everywhere you stay. And Europe has been hit with this massive heat wave. We've been dealing with like 38, 40 degrees with not even a fan. So that is a godsend. We also have our toilet and we have a bit of a bathroom. This place was built in the 1800s, which is really cool. They've obviously refurnished it since then because it's very nice. You got marble inside the shower, and as you can see, it's gold trimmings. Very nice. And as you come in here, this place doesn't seem like a Swiss hotel because every Airbnb hotel we stayed at, guest house, they've always done the separate beds and also the separate bedding. But this seems like every other hotel you stay at when you travel around. Hunter has her own bed, her own TV, that's dangerous. But obviously the best bit, why you want to stay here. Look at that. Enjoying yourself, Jack?
It's so nice.
We've had 2 massive days of traveling, walking around. Our muscles are dead. After living in a van for a year, not really walking that much. This is so relaxing on the muscles. Peppa Pig. Dangerous.
I'm Peppa Pig.
Another picture perfect background behind us. It's funny when you look up Switzerland and the waters and the lakes, you think it's all Photoshop. But look how beautiful it is. I'm not changing the color on these. This is what it looks like.
Another day, another gondola. I swear here in Switzerland, you have buses, trains, cars and gondolas all in the same realm. I need to know if anyone is from Switzerland. Did any of you take a gondola to school? Because I wouldn't be surprised.
So today's goal, catch the gondola up the mountain, and then we're gonna walk down the mountain. We're gonna go for a good family hike.
Today are one of those days where it is completely spontaneous, and I'm so glad we went out and did it. This morning we were in our elevator in our hotel and we saw a little sign saying Spring Mountain Festival. I'm like, what is that? We need to go to it. It only happens once a year. So we jumped on a gondola and we've come to a nearby mountain. There are people yodeling, singing, doing dances in their traditional dress. There is the most epic playground here, and there is a little hiking trail made just for kids, all about cows. So Hunter is a very happy girl today. Ready, set, push. Oh. Okay, go, push it all the way. Yeah, you did it. All right, let's go.
Hunter was just on the goat, and then next minute the horns are coming out.
The most Swiss picnic ever. Hot chockies before we start our hike. I got a white hot chocolate.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was less messy with Hunter because I know she was going to steal some.
No.
So we found it's like an hour and a half hike, and it is made for kids. So there's all these stations, they're all cow related, and we have a special little piece of paper. We have to stamp at every cow and you get a little letter, and then at the end it'll make a word, and then they said you get a prize if you do the whole thing. So that is our mission for this afternoon. We've just come up to a little lake, little tadpoles all swimming through here, which means, Hunter, there's probably some froggies around. So what's the next letter? It's an I. So we put this under here, and then can you squeeze it for Mummy? Can you push this? Oh, you did it! You need to do see this, you have to pull it. Squeeze! Squeeze, squeeze!
Oh.
Squeeze! You did it! We're really putting as you're walking along and you just hear these bells and you know you're about to run into a herd of cows. And there they are. I think because they let them roam free, but then the farmers can always hear where they are. Very cool. Well, we found the cows.
There are just cows everywhere.
Okay, definitely don't do what we do because this terrain, it's really taken our pram under the test and Hunter's currently sleeping, so we're kind of just rolling with it. Yes, we've had very funny looks from the locals because everyone's like, what are they doing with a pram? You can actually go to a bunch of the sports stores and hire carriers. So if you don't have one on you can go hire one and go for hikes. So definitely going to do that next time. But it's definitely been worth it. We've seen cows.
And more cows.
More cows. Milked a cow. Pretty cool.
Stamp it.
Stamp it, even though Hunter's out for the count. We gotta finish.
I love that you want this prize.
I've hiked this far. Almost finished.
Yeah,
It's your cow.
Hunter, do you want to stamp the final one?
Alright, if she's not stamping it, I'm stamping it. Last one. Don't worry, we won't tell you what the word is. If you come and do it, you can find out on your own. She's yodeling. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay.
It's so good.
So look, here's your prize. There you go. Thank you so much. What is it? What could it be? I know you're all dying to see what our big prize is. Let's see. It's mints. Would you like to try a mint, Hunter?
Cheers, everyone.
Oh, they're like a lolly.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like a lolly. They're like, I wonder if it's a Swiss thing. There's a lolly. You can have one more.
Prize, guys, for the 3-hour hike.
Worth it.